Resources like the Monroe, West Monroe, West Ouachita, Northeast Louisiana Black Chambers, and Nela Mack are all nearby for National Small Business Week. Just this last year, the City of Monroe and Ouachita Parish leaders joined the Northeast Louisiana Economic Alliance after separating from North Louisiana Economic Partnership. Monroe Mayor Friday Ellis says usually when we think of economic development organizations, it's strictly about recruitment and expansion of larger companies. But he says it's time to add small businesses to the conversation.
Sometimes small business gets left out of that discussion. Part of the discussion about opening this new organization would be to bring small business to the table, to be able to have special groups to be able to listen to them because they do help create the environment.
Over in West Monroe, Keep West Monroe Beautiful launched its Next Level Business Grants program. It's offering two $250 grants and one $500 grant. One of the past recipients used their grant to paint the sidewalk. President Stuart Hodnett of Keep West Monroe Beautiful said businesses can update their facades.
Or their landscaping. Either they can plant new plants, they can paint, they can do a lot of things with new signages, anything else that will help improve the storefront.
The program helps businesses within the West Monroe city limits improve the appearance of their brick and mortar structures.
Aesthetics is extremely important to let everybody know that you're a business that you can approach, you can come in, feel comfortable shopping within the city limits, and just make the city look really nice and also the community look a lot nicer.